Some people can't shake the feeling that their phones may be picking up their conversations even when they're not making a call. Recent headlines highlight how some consumers believe they could be getting ads just by chatting about products in normal conversation. Tony Dokoupil did some research of his own. Tony, good morning.
Good morning, and I was one of those consumers. If you're getting online ads for things you never search for online, you may think a company is listening in, and that is possible, experts say. But companies know so much about you already, they probably don't need to eavesdrop.
So you've had this feeling that your phone is listening to you?
Oh, definitely.
Sam Nguyen is sure she gets ads from Facebook and Google for things she only mentions out loud.
I didn't write that in my email. I didn't check it out online yet. It's just popping up. That's kind of weird.
Weird enough to convince her the companies are eavesdropping through her phone's microphone. But are they?
I think it's very, very unlikely.
Sandy Parakilis is a former Facebook operations manager. He says constant streams of audio from so many phones would be too expensive to gather and analyze, and all the data would drive up people's phone bills. Besides, he says companies don't have to listen to know what's on your mind.
They know a tremendous amount about you, and that enables them to make guesses about what to advertise to you that can be uncannily accurate.
That's because they already mine a cross-section of personal data, including almost everything we post, share, and search for online.
For the last few years, it's gotten incredibly more invasive, and I think that it continues in that direction unless we stop it. This is the DuckDuckGo homepage, so...
Gabriel Weinberg has been trying to do just that through his company, DuckDuckGo. He opened my Google account to demonstrate just how much information has been collected about me.
It knows I came to DuckDuckGo today. There's the directions.
Yep. This is just yesterday, 159 different items that they've tracked you across ads, search, maps, YouTube, books.
Google says it has access to 70% of credit and debit card transactions in the United States. Along with Facebook and others, it also monitors much of what we're doing across the web. Using hidden tracking technologies, the companies can see many of the pages you and people connected to you are visiting, allowing them to better tailor their ads. According to the author of one study, Google has trackers on 76% of websites, while Facebook watches us on 23% of sites.
Would you say that the advertising model for the internet is based on a breach of privacy?
I think it has passed that level for Facebook and Google.
How so?
In that people don't realize that they can be targeted to the degree that they are.
But people like Bill Buddington can watch the watchers.
There's all this data that it's sending out.
We asked the security researcher from the Electronic Frontier Foundation to help us with a test.
Maybe you'll find a deal out there for a Cuisinart coffee maker.
Yeah.
We discussed several household products, while he monitored activity on a nearby cell phone, watching for any secret audio transmissions.
So from what you're able to see today, bottom line, has that phone been listening to our conversation?
We haven't seen any audio recordings being sent.
And we never saw ads for the products we discussed either. Yet even if companies are listening to people, as Sam Nguyen suspects, she tells us she's not overly concerned.
Were any of the ads helpful?
A few actually.
She sees an upside to advertisers knowing her so well.
It is creepy for sure. It is very creepy, but I'm not completely like, oh my God, this is terrible.
Google and Facebook have both denied using cell phone microphones to collect information for ads. In a statement, Google wrote, "We do not use ambient sound from any device to target ads." And while Facebook did not respond to our request for comment, it previously said, "We show ads based on people's interest and other profile information, not what you're talking about out loud." But the fact remains, they know so much about us already, they don't need to listen in.
So it's just a coinky-dink if we're having a conversation, then all of a sudden it appears on the phone. Do you believe that now after doing the piece?
I do believe that because, as one of the experts pointed out to me, our phones are gathering so much about us that we volunteer that it's almost like in those old cop detective movies where there's two guys in a car down the street watching you at all times. That's happening through our phones every day.
What about through our emails?
Same thing. You know, you can search those, sift those, everything we post, everything we share, everything we voluntarily disclose.
And then if you think this is happening and you see the ad, it confirms your previous bias.
That's right.
That's true.
Well, I'm with the woman with the baby who said it's creepy, but it's not so unsettling.
Working for her.
Yeah. I get it. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you.
Thank you.